Good morning, guys, and welcome to another class of Business English. And for today's class, we are going to study C37 and C38. For C or class number 37, we are going to talk about how to present a product. And for C38 or class 38, we're going to study about a case, or we're going to learn about a case study. Again, welcome to another Business English class, and I'm here again to teach you. My name is Teacher Rina. Okay, good morning, guys. How are you today? Very good, doing great. Okay, so for today, we are going to learn how to present a product. Why is this very essential or very important in business English? Okay, so you are going to present a product or a service. These are very essential things for your company or for your business. So you have to learn the proper way or on how to present products and services. Okay, so I am going to share my screen today so that you will have an idea on what we're going to study today, so you can see this screen. Okay, there you go. So for today, we are going to study presenting a product skills. So this is again Business English C3738. Now I want to remind you that it is still the same book, Market Leader 1, and we are in unit number 6. Okay, now for the skills in presenting a product, I want to ask you guys, do you have any idea how to present a product or how to present services? Student A. Okay, how about you, student B? Okay, very good. So when you are presenting a product, all you have to do is discuss all the information about the product or services that you're selling. That's correct. But I'm pretty sure there are other ways of making your product presentable and good for your customers and for your buyers. Okay, now these are the useful language. For today, we are going to learn the useful language in the useful language box below. We are going to read and we are going to learn more about the languages that buyers and sellers say. For example, asking an information. Can you tell me about? I'd like some information about. So when you want to ask for information, these are the things that you should say. These are the useful expressions that you can say when you are asking for a product. Okay? Now, if you are targeting or target a market, when you want to ask about who are your target markets or who are your customers, the question that you need to ask are, first, who is it for? Next, what's the target market? Or usually we say, who is the target market? Okay? We usually say, who is the target market. Okay, there you go. Now let's try to move on to the next part. What if we're going to ask about colors? When we're going to talk about products, or when we're going to discuss and if we're going to present a product, of course, the customers or the buyers will ask you, what about the colors? So another question that they can ask, how many colors does this product have? Okay, I'm gonna try to write that so you will remember. What are the other colors of this product? Okay, very good. So that's usually the common question. Okay, for example, iPhone. When we want to buy, if I'm going to buy or if you're going to buy an iPhone, of course you're gonna ask, which color does it come in? Does it come in color pink? Does it come in color black? Does it come in color gray? So usually you can also ask what are the other colors of this product or this iPhone, or what about the colors? Or you can ask, what are the available colors, right? Okay, now let's try to go to useful language for buyers and let's try to talk about features. Okay, so features are what are the specifications or what is something special about this product. So usually the buyers, if you are the buyer or if a buyer will ask you, the question should go as, does it have any special features? What are the specifications? So you can say it is waterproof, it is it doesn't run out in batteries, the battery life is very long. So these are the special features or what we call the specs. Okay, now next one, let's try to move on to the price. So if you are a buyer and you're going to ask about the price, student A, what do you usually ask? Very good. How much does it cost? Perfect, correct. How about you, student B? How do you ask about the price? How much is it? So all your answers, guys, are correct. You can say how much does it cost? How much do they cost? How much is it? Or how much are they? Very good. Okay, now let's try to move on to the next category, which is asking for delivery. Okay, so of course, one of the most important thing when we are trying to buy something, especially something big, such as a kitchen showcase or a huge television or refrigerator, we usually ask about the delivery, right? So the question of delivery, students A, can you please read it? Very good. What about the delivery? How about you, student B? Can you ask anything that is connected with delivery? Very good. Is the delivery free? Okay, so that's a very good question because I think everyone wants to ask that. Everyone wants to know if the delivery fee is free of charge. Okay, very good answers, guys. Those are very good questions. Okay, now let's try to move on to the seller's point of view. So we're done with the useful language for buyers. Now let's try to go to the useful language for sellers. Of course, when we ask the question, there are questions, there are corresponding answers. Now let's try to read and study them. Okay, so first, the question was, can you tell me about, or I'd like some information about? Student A, what do you think are the answers for these possible questions? Very good. So you would say, of course, what would you like to know? Or our most popular model is XVIO, or you can say XV79. So these are the informations about specific models or specific products. Okay, now let's try to move on to target market. So the questions for target markets were, who is it for? What's the target market? Who is the target market? So usually our answer is, it's for the people who wants to be more techie or very good with technology. Or you can say it's for people with knowledge in computers. It's for people who likes to take pictures. For example, we're talking about a model or an information about a camera. Okay, now let's try to move on. Do you have any questions regarding how to ask and answer regarding asking for information in target markets? Student A, do you have any questions? No? How about you, student B? Okay, very good. So if you don't have any question, let's try to move on. Now for the colors, when a question is asked, what about the colors, or what are the available colors for this product, the question also has the answer, of course. So the possible answers by sellers are, it comes in 4 colors. So it comes in pink, gray, silver, and black. Okay, or you can say it is available in 4 colors. So whichever answer that the seller uses or answers, anyway, both of these are correct. So it means that you can use or you can answer both of these expressions. Okay? Okay, now let's try to go to features. The question for features is, does it have any special features? Features, as we've discussed earlier, is about specifications or specs. So the possible answers for this one is, it's an unusual design. Okay, unusual meaning not ordinary, not usual. Okay, so for those who do not know what is the meaning of unusual, unusual means not common or not usual. Very good. Okay, so you can say it has an unusual design, it has a user-friendly design. So I'm gonna give you a very useful word, guys. The word is user-friendly. When we say user-friendly, it is usually used for gadgets like cell phones or iPad. So the question, is it user-friendly? Is the design, is the specs or features user-friendly? Can I easily use it? So that is the meaning of user-friendly. You can easily use it. Okay, next one, it's very easy or it's easy to use. Okay, and last one, it is very reliable. Okay, so again, when we say easy to use, user friendly. When we say reliable, it means you can rely on the product to do the things for you. Okay. Okay, now next, let's try to move on to the price. If someone asks us about the price, how much is it? Or how much are they? So the usual answer is, the trade price is. Okay, so you can say the trade price is or the price is. Okay, yes, student B, do you have a question? Okay, so when we say the trade price is, people usually use trade because the meaning of trade is exchange. So it means that it's the business price. This is the lowest price that I can give you. That's the reason why they use the word trade. Okay, very good. Good question. Now let's try to move on to the last part of the useful language. Okay, delivery. So the question was, what about delivery? So the possible answers for this are, number 1, we can deliver within 3 days. And number 2, we can offer free delivery within 10 days. Okay, so whichever answer the seller says or answers to the buyer, these expressions are both correct. Okay? So guys, do not forget to use this useful language. Now, in order for you to not forget this useful language, I want you to read this language and expressions. Okay? Now for student A, you are going to read all the questions, and for student B, you are going to read all the answers. Okay? Did you understand? Student A, you will read the buyer's side, buyer's expression, and student B, you're going to read the seller's side or the seller's expressions. Okay? Let's try. Okay. Okay, very good, guys. Thank you very much for reading all the examples that we have here. Now, I don't want you to just read, okay? I want you guys to also understand and use it in your daily life. Don't just read it, okay? Now, let's try to move on to the activity letter C. In activity letter C, we are going to have a role play, and we're gonna role play this situation. Okay, imagine that we are in a trade fair and we are going to ask about different informations, colors, features, and prices to the store manager. So what are we going to incorporate or use in our role play or conversation? Of course, we are going to know more about the most popular model. What is the store's most popular model? Okay, and next one, features. What are the special features of the product? Next one, colors. So how many colors are available? Does it come in 4, 5, 6, 7 colors? Okay. Next one, unit price. What is the trade price or the unit price? And the delivery. What is the delivery package, or how much is the delivery fee? And last one, the guarantee, or what we call the warranty fee. Okay, there you go. So try to write those information and try to make a role play of situation. Okay, come on, student A and student B. Okay, very good. That was a good job, guys. You were able to have a role play about the different situations in trade fair. I like how you use all of the informations below about the diving equipment, and you want to buy some diver's watch. What is the model, the features, the colors? I like it when you use waterproof, colors, price, delivery, guarantee, and other information. Okay, now let's try to move on to the next one, which is the case study. In the case study, we are going to learn about the Link Up Ltd, which is about the lesson that we had earlier. Now, before we talk about the information or the task below, we have to read the background. Okay, so the background is about Link Up Ltd. So they sell most well-known brands of mobile phones. It has many high street stores. Staff help customers choose the right phone and advise them on the various service packages. Okay, so let's try to read the information on mobile phones. We have phone names, prices or price, screen display, features. Okay, and for the service package or packages, we have package name, monthly fee, call rates per minute, free calls or free call minutes, and free text messages. Okay, so the phone names that we have there are Kim 4500 or 4500, Peterson 320, and Sakano. And for the price, we have 65 euros, 180 euros, 225 euros. For the screen display, or what we call the features, it can also be special features. That's the okay, we have screen display or the features that we have on the phone, and we have the special features, which is also known as the additional features. So we have no color, 8 lines of text, color, 8 lines of text, and then color, 10 lines of text. Now, for the Kim 4500, we have no color, but it has 8 lines of text. For the Peterson 320, we have color and 8 lines of text. For the Sakano, we have color and 10 lines of text. Okay, for the special features, for the Kim 4500, we have the calculator, alarm, changeable covers. So those are the special features. And for the Peterson 320, we have works in all countries, choice of 40 ringtones, camera, and email. And last one, for the Sakano, we have works in all countries, email, voice dialing, and camera. Okay, now let's try to move on to the service package. Okay, so for the package name, we have leisure, standard, and business. For the leisure, the monthly fee is 25 euros. For the standard, we have 50 euros. And for the business, we have 130 euros. Now for the call rate per minute, we have 0.75 euros, 0.35 euros for standard. The 0.75 is actually for leisure. And last one, for the business, we have 0.18 euros. For free calls, leisure 50, standard 200, and business 800. And last one, free text messages. For leisure, we have 10. For standard, we have 30. And for business, we have 50. Now, the reason why we read up the background, guys, it's for us to know what are the information when we do the task. Okay, so the task is, you have to imagine that there is a person who wants to avail a certain mobile phone, and of course, depending on his job and his purpose of buying the mobile phone, he will also add up a service package. Okay, now student A, you are going to imagine that you are a business person, and then you are going to buy a mobile phone in a service package. What mobile phone and service package would you buy? And also, student B, you have to imagine as well that you are a businessman or a businesswoman, and you're going to buy a mobile phone. Which phone will you buy? And you have to avail a service package. And which service package will you avail? Now, you are going to choose as part of your task, but you're not going to answer one word. You have to explain why, and you have to tell me what are the reasons why you chose this certain and specific product. Is it because of the special features? Is it because of the free calls, free texts, or because the monthly fee is cheap? Okay, so I'm gonna give you 5 minutes to do it, and I'll get back to you to ask for your answers. Okay, so thank you very much, guys, for your answers. For student A, she will avail the Kim 4500 because it's the cheapest mobile phone. She doesn't need a lot of special features because she just needs a calculator to calculate numbers. That's a good choice. And for student B, you chose Sakano. It's quite expensive, but you chose the standard fee, which is cheap if you're gonna try to calculate the package that it includes. It has 35 per minute call rate. It's not that expensive and it's not that cheap as well. And it has 200 free calls, which is good. Aside from that, it has 30 free text messages. And for the special features, since you are a businessman, you need to have a phone that works in all countries around the world. And of course, you need a cell phone which can send emails. Very good. Good job, guys. Okay, as last part of our task, okay, earlier, you imagined yourself as the business person or businessman. Now, for this second task, or task number 2, we are going to do the writing task. But since we want to enhance your speaking skills, we are going to read it out loud, speak and answer, but I'm gonna give you the background so you will have an idea on how to do the task number 2. Okay, so you have to imagine that you work for Link Up Ltd, and imagine that you are going on a holiday tomorrow. All you have to do is write an email to a colleague about which phone and service package a customer wants. So for example, student A write an email about the package that you chose, and student B write an email about the package that you chose. Okay, ask your colleague to order the phones because it is not in stock and the customer wants the phone by Friday. Okay, so I'm gonna give you another 5 minutes to do the task, and let's try to read your answers once you're done. Okay. Okay, there you go, guys. So thank you very much, student A and student B, for answering the writing skills and reading it aloud. I'm very happy with all of your answers. You did a great job in doing the task. Okay, so that's it for today. Okay, that's it for our class for C37 and 38. I just want to say thank you for answering the best possible way that you can. Now I'm going to try to preview our lesson for today. So the first part of our lesson, we talked about how to present a product, okay? So presenting a product, it involves different questions such as what is the color, what are the special features, how much is it, and is the delivery free? So, if you want to buy products, please consider asking these questions before buying a product. And if you are the seller, of course, try to make a very detailed information on your products so that you will be sure that the customer is interested and is willing to buy it. And for the second part of our lesson, we had a background study on our case for today, which is about Link Up Ltd. Okay, thank you very much, guys, for studying with me. It was a great pleasure to see you again in my class. I hope to see you again in my next class. Have a great day, guys. Bye.